Yo, what's going on, One End Gaming? It's your boy Rabbit here, bringing you another YouTube commentary on the One End Gaming channel. Today I've got a crazy Modern Warfare 3 111 kill specialist quad Moab on Bootleg by your boy Reckoning. That's a crazy ass gameplay. That's a quad. So yeah, make sure you go check him out in the description. Make sure you subscribe to One End as well. But what I want to talk to you about is, I mean, it really got to me the other day because obviously I am of mixed heritage, as they like to call it in the new age and the government and all that crap. But basically, I'm of mixed heritage. If you don't understand that, it basically means I'm mixed race. I'm, you know, part Jamaican, part Indian, and part English. And the other day when I was working behind the bar, a guy, relatively of, I don't know, let's say 60, 50, 60, something like that, was talking to another guy of 50, 60 years old, and they were using the N-word. And these guys were like fully white, but I could like tell that it was almost like a flashback to back in their day, you know, like the 70s and 80s when, you know, they had this thing about, you know, the black, the white superiority and stuff like that, and the way in which they were talking, I didn't really like it. So I clocked eye contact with them, and you know, they were like, you know, one of them just carried on as usual. The other guy apologized, but are we not past this now? Are we not in a day and age where, you know, the M word is, you know, not really used? I mean, I understand it is, you know, it's used in a lot of rap music and stuff like that, but to be honest, who's bothered about that? Do you know what I mean? It's in a song at the end of the day. But you know, the question that I'm going to answer is, can white people say the M word? And as Chris Rock says, the answer is not really. Because, you know, when I go out, oh god, it's my iPad. Basically, you know, when I go out, like in a night out in Mansfield, my favourite bar is Rush. And in this bar, you basically got, you know, you've got everything. Just focus heavily on urban music, and I like that. It's the best place to be because, you know, everywhere else is playing, you know, S Club 7 and random crap, and you know, I'm just not feeling them vibes. But yeah, so we've got, you know, a good urban influence in that bar, and you know, I always go there. That's like my bar of preference when I'm out. And you know, when the N word comes up in songs, you know, like, I don't expect people to mute themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like me recently, I've been swapping the M word for figure, like you know, like an action figure, for instance. Like that is not a racist term, and also, you know, it's just another way of saying person, basically. You know, or you could swap it out for people or something. You know, I don't know. I just don't say it. I really don't like saying it neither. I don't feel black enough to say it, if that makes any sense to you. I mean, you probably listen to my voice and go, this guy has hardly got any culture in him at all. But no, I don't feel black enough to be able to say it, even though, you know, I am of mixed heritage, so technically I could, but I don't feel like that I have the, it's not like a privilege, but I don't feel like I have the authority to be able to say that word. And I don't, you know, so I cut it out. I say different words, and you know, I listen to other people, and you know, when it's in a song, you know, I don't care what anybody says. You know what I mean? We're in the song, we're all jamming. I'm not bothered, you know. And listening to people trying to mute themselves and, like, you know, focusing really hard on trying to mute themselves around you, it's kind of a bit embarrassing. So, you know, I let them get away with it, like when we're skanking out to music or whatever. But you know, when we're in conversation, or you know, I remember I flipped out once, and this guy saw me from across the hall, and you know, I met him one time at a party. You know, he was a friendly guy or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, yo, Pace, what's up, my figure?" And then, but obviously we said the M word, and I just kind of like flipped out because I was just like, "You don't know me like that." Like, even people that, you know, have said it to me and I've known them for 3 years, I still, you know, I'm a little bit like, come on, there are other words that you can say. Do you know what I mean? Like, that you can't. there's so many other different ways of speaking to people that I don't understand why people focus heavily on using that word, but that's just my opinion. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Make sure you check out Reckoning. Make sure you subscribe to One End Gaming. We've got some great stuff going up, and we're switching the content up as well. We've got some Modern Warfare 3 going up this time instead of your regular Black Ops 2. So we're trying something different. We're trying for you guys. So that's just how it is. I'm your boy Rabbit. Peace out.